Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight. What I usually do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. However, today I got in a slab. So I wanted to talk about the slabs that I usually have behind me here. And there's some not news, but there's some channels, there's some YouTube channels that have been going on about the cost of slabs and the resellability of slabs, and there's this kind of growing consensus, maybe, of this idea that slabs are not being, you're unable to move them. They're very difficult to move, at least. And I've got, in my collection, I've got 25,000 books, raw books, and I haven't counted, but there's probably about 11 slabs. So my slab game is really it's not there. I don't collect a lot of slabs, but I did want to show off what I've got, so I'll just start. So the first one I got here is Ravage 2099 number 1 in a 9.0 from CBCS. Now, this was an eBay purchase, and it's sat on eBay for ages, and it was kind of a joke, to be honest, when I saw it, because, you know, I have a lot of copies of this book, so I thought, why would I buy the same book in a slab? And the reason being is that I have a copy, so I may as well get another copy and have it in a slab. That's really the only reason why I've got this, other than I just love the issue. The next one I have for you is House of Mystery issue 160, and this is the reintroduction of Plastic Man here. Look, to be honest, if this wasn't a slab, I would have bought it just as in a raw, and I think I would have enjoyed it more. But being that it's in a slab, yeah, I can't really enjoy it. That reminds me, I did buy like the third last issue of Moon Knight from the 90s series. I bought it from my comic shop, and I didn't realize it was in a slab. And when it arrived, I cracked open the slab like that because I want to read it. I didn't want to buy it just to have it as a slab. I want to read all these books. But yeah, anyhow, it is what it is. Now this one, this is an Aussie reprint of Popeye by Through Publication, the guys that do The Phantom over here in Australia. So this is Through Publication Popeye issue 2 from, when was it, April 1949. It's got cream pages, and it's got an ad for The Phantom on the back. I remember I was at an antique shop, and I saw this, and the guy said, you know, how often do you see these? And he was right. But again, just like the previous slab, if this had been a raw, I probably would have bought it as a raw, because the enjoyment factor is just a lot more. The next one is Clutching Hand issue 1, and it's a 1.8 from CGC, and yeah, it is what it is. It was a one-shot issue. I'm going to sound like a broken record with all these books, that if I don't have it as a raw, I can't really enjoy it in full. And to find this in a raw, I think would be a little bit, it'd take some time. It'd take some time. But anyhow, I'm happy to have it. Just like I'm happy to have all these slabs. But the 100% entertainment factor just simply isn't there for me. But yeah, there's some people who they love slabs. They love buying them. They love showing them off, and that's fantastic, because if you're buying slabs or if you're buying raw, you're part of the hobby, and you're keeping the hobby moving, and that's fantastic. Now, this one, excuse me, it's a Suicide Squad issue 1 from the 1980s, from 1987 rather. And I bought this one after I had bought a raw copy. Now I did read the raw copy, and it kind of left me wanting more. It was a very slow burn type of issue, but I am happy to have this in an 8.5. It's looking pretty nice. So yeah, fantastic. Let's see, how many have I got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 more to go, and they are getting progressively bigger. But fans of the channel know the slabs I have behind me, so there's no real surprises. But this one, Howard the Duck, issue 1. It's a 4.0 from Halo. Now, Halo is an Australian slabbing company. I have a fair few Halo, maybe three slabs. Now, this issue, I wish I did have a raw copy of, because I would love to read it. But it looks fantastic. So I'm very happy. And yeah, there we are. I'll put that over there real carefully. Now, Amazing Spider-Man issue 300. I am part of the 300 club. This is a 6.5, and it's a 6.5 because there's a tear, like a little. So it looks like someone's taken the knife to it accidentally, and a little bit has come out. But because of that, it wasn't a expensive purchase. Some of the 9.8s can get really up there, and I did buy this in the COVID peak, which was a little bit scary. I remember certainly putting money away for this, but then when I finally got it, you know, the chills, the dopamine was going in the old brain, and I think a lot of slab purchases rely on that rush of seeing this and buying it and then receiving it, because once you get it, there's not much else you can do with it other than display it and enjoy it. And enjoy it, I do. Make no mistake, I love having these books, but if I can have them in a raw, I would enjoy them even more. So next up we have Tomb of Dracula in a 6.5, and I remember I paid about $600 for this. This was just as we were coming out of COVID. I remember I was over in Adelaide, and a mate of mine, Benny, this big Dutch bloke, he arranged to sell this to me. There was this copy, and there was a 9.8, which the price of that was just, it was up there. And so I said, no, I'm going to go for the 6.5, because if it's going to be slabbed, you know, what am I paying for? I'm paying for numbers. But that being said, I do have a raw copy of this, and I have the facsimile editions, so I can certainly read my raw copy. I can read my facsimile and just enjoy it as much as possible. But yeah, I remember getting this and just the warm feeling. it was a really good feeling. Oh boy, I am smashing them everywhere tonight. Okay, now 2 more to go, and then I'm going to show off the recent purchase, the one that arrived today. And I want to put it out there to my viewers. Do you buy slabs? Do you try and sell slabs? What do you find in terms of selling them? Like in terms of the difficulty, can you move them? Is the appetite still there for slabs? I can't say either way. I certainly look on my eBay. I've got a couple of slabs, and they're just sitting there, and I'm waiting to pounce. But there's always other books that I'm more interested in, and they always seem to be keys. But let's move on. We have Incredible Hulk 180, the first appearance of Wolverine. It is the first appearance. Yeah, I won't say fight me, because I don't want you fighting me. But even though this is the first appearance, 181 is the better cover. It is the better story, and the market dictates that is the key to get. And I certainly understand that. If Wolverine was on here, even just like a floating head, I think it would go gangbusters. But yeah, there we are. Now, look, it will say, it says here, first appearance of Wolverine in cameo on last page. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna argue about it. But this is a restored copy. It's a 4.5 from CGC, and I did pay a nice amount for it. So yeah, there we go. I'll put that gently over there. Now, this one, oh boy. Fantastic Four, issue 49, in a 1.8 from Halo. And boy, oh boy, was this a costly book, even in a 1.8. Yeah, wow. Now, yeah, I was going to say something, but I'll just say, wait until August, and I might have some more news on the Fantastic Four front. Yeah, I've got this in trade, so I can read the story and enjoy it. But the argument is, you know, slabbed or raw, which is better. For me, it's raw. I just want to read them. But you know what? If I crack this out, I don't think I would read it. I think I would be very careful in how I handled this book, because yeah, a 1.8 isn't extremely sturdy, but I tell you what, it is really nice to look at. Now, the slab that I received today, it was from a mate of mine who I'm friends with on Facebook, and he's always selling his slabs. And it always seems to be that he just has a really hard time moving these books. And I don't know if it's just because of the cost of living crisis, or the fact that not a lot of people have disposable income to buy slabbed books. It just seems to be that it's perpetually trying to be moved, and it's very difficult for this guy, especially this guy, to sell these books. But I went to buy this and he knocked $20 off, which was really nice. And I'm really happy to get it. I did get that dopamine rush when it arrived today. He did offer another book to me, which he kind of forgot about, so I might have to go back and get another slab. But I don't know. It's tempting. It is tempting. But yeah, it's not raw, so I can kind of leave it on the wayside. But anyway, here we go. Here is what I received. Vault of Evil, issue 1, as a 7.5 from Halo. So yeah, again, the Aussie guys, they slabbed this and they graded it, and it's a fantastic werewolf cover. It looks absolutely fantastic. I wish I could read it. I really do. I am a fan of werewolf books, especially werewolf covers. There's a particular issue of Marvel Tales which I would love to get, but the price of this werewolf book is it's way up there. So when this was offered to me for a princely sum of $80 Australian, I jumped at it. I mean, I had to pay for postage on top of that, but that's fine. I mean, it arrived perfectly. It was bubble wrapped and then bubble wrapped again, and then it was put into a package and then another package. So it came to me in perfect condition. Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy to get this, and I will be displaying that up here somewhere in subsequent videos. So yeah, that's the video for tonight. Please let me know what you think of these books. Please let me know what you think of the argument of slab versus raw, and are slabs sales decreasing? Because I certainly don't know. I don't have the sales figures. I'm just some guy in his storage unit yakking on. I'm just a fan, having some fun with these books. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it. I will catch you next one. Bye, guys.